We need to take an extra step in terms of our concentration, an extra step in our quality, and improve our efficiency as a team.
Maxwell is a regular starter at PSG, a UEFA Champions League winner with Barcelona in 2011, and left back under Jose Mourinho at Internazionale for one season. The Brazilian arrived in Paris in 2012. Since then, his side have won 10 of their 13 European home ties, losing none.
The pitch is in perfect condition, which helps us a lot with our style of play. The fans participate more in the Champions League matches.
But we are not receiving video. We are not receiving video data is a fast enough to reverse my experience buffering.
But nothing that we've done so
We'll
far
consider using a lower
is a guarantee of
bitrate.
what we will do in the next match.
Unbeaten at home this season, it was at the Parc des Princes that PSG secured qualification from Group F after only 4 games. Their campaign began with a draw at Ajax, but it was at home against Barcelona that they really found their form.
I think that it definitely boosted our group stage campaign, especially because we were not doing too well in the domestic league. I would say that that game against Barcelona at home was a crucial element in our qualification for the round of 16.
Into the knockout phase for the 3rd straight season, PSG must now face one of Europe's form teams. Chelsea are clear at the top of the English Premier League and playing with a new flamboyance. It's a meeting of 2 clubs with eyes firmly on the major prize.
The noose is tightening. The big clubs are more and more important. The coaches get better and better. The players are more and more talented. So things are getting increasingly difficult. You need to show some creativity, some discipline, and also hold your nerve. It's now up to us to go out there and implement all of these things.
To progress, Blanc must outwit his illustrious counterpart Mourinho, and PSG are set to face one of the world's most outstanding goalkeepers.
He's our man, Mountain.
A giant of the game.
Thibaut Courtois.
Life. Shows man. Better.
I think it was maybe one of the hardest teams to get in that draw. Last season Chelsea had a difficult 2 games with them in the quarterfinals, so I know it will be a hard game. But okay, we have a strong team and we have to be able to beat them, and we know we are still a very big game.
Already a pivotal figure in the Chelsea team, the form of 22-year-old Courtois will be crucial as Chelsea look to reach the quarterfinals for the 4th time in 5 years. Originally signed by the Blues in 2011, the Belgian returned to the club in the summer, having spent 3 highly successful years on loan at Atletico Madrid, which culminated in a dramatic UEFA Champions League final against City rivals Real.
It's like a dream to come true. To play a final at that, you know, it's a hard dream, but last season it came really close to win it, but it was a final. It's really strong, very strong, and good that we lost the final in the last minute, so okay, that's good. Hopefully now with Chelsea we can win.
That disappointment has strengthened Courtois' resolve, and the Chelsea in this season's competition is continuing to impress. For the youngest goalkeeper to represent Belgium, it's been a meteoric rise.
When I was 14, 15 years old, I couldn't dream that I would stand on this moment playing in Chelsea, playing with Belgium, World Cup, winning that many trophies already. I'm very proud of it, but okay, that's already the past, and I have still a long way to go in my career. I'm just 22, so I can improve. And yeah, hopefully win more trophies and be important with Chelsea.
At the start of the season, Courtois was named as the club's #1, usurping Petr Cech, that held the position for a decade. Training alongside Cech has had huge benefits for Courtois.
On the level we are achieving in training so high that we improve by just if he makes a great save, you want to make a great save too. So I think we keep each other on a very high level, and that's really nice. If you play in a top team in the world and Europe, you know you have always strong competition behind you. You need a big squad that you don't depend on 12 or 13 players, you have to depend on all the team, and if you have a strong team then you know you can sometimes rotate and the team doesn't feel it, and that every player is important for the team.
Informed domestically and unbeaten in the UEFA Champions League so far this season, Mourinho's squad are undoubtedly one of the competition's favourites. But the round of 16 first leg will be a tough assignment for Courtois and his teammates as they travel to the French capital to face PSG, who boast that formidable home record.
This thing is behind.
Yeah, I think we have a strong team.
Lack of confidence to last season, so sehe ich persönlich. Of course, Real Madrid are the favourites.
The health is good. Yeah, the health is good right now.
Dass wir chancenlos sind.
Real Madrid have continued in the same vein as last season, sweeping all before them. The defending champions became only the 6th team in UEFA Champions League history to win all of their group stage games, securing qualification with 2 games to spare. And now Carlo Ancelotti's team are searching for a record-equalling 10th consecutive victory in this competition. But their captain is predicting a much tougher fight than last season.
To be very difficult. The fact that we played from last year doesn't help us at all. If anything, it gives them an advantage. The atmosphere for the game in Germany will be very intense. They'll be aware they have an opportunity to gain revenge.
Still to come, Basel and Porto prepare for their first ever meeting. And giants of world football Bayern are aiming to be kings of Europe once again.
Believe in yourself and you can achieve what you never thought possible. Believe that the unbelievable happens every day. Believe that no
Good.
matter who
Very
you are
good.
or where you come from, everyone has the power to prevail. Believe in doing things you never could do before. Believe in dreams. Believe that anything is possible. Let's play. It's worth believing in.
Okay, these are things that
and
just
high definition on Supersport.
based on speed and shit.
Fired up for the ICC Cricket World Cup, live at an HD on your World of Champions, brought to you by Momentum for your financial wellness. Supersport presents a duel like no other.
We are FC Basel.
We are Porto.
We've never reached the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals.
We've already won the competition twice.
We want to write history.
We wish to make history again.
In the round of 16, FC Basel and FC Porto will meet for the first time, after taking very different routes to the knockout phase. After a heavy defeat to holders Real Madrid on matchday 1, the Swiss champions only secured qualification with a matchday 6 draw away to Liverpool.
It was a very tight group, and it was very close to second place. We knew from the start that Real Madrid would top the group, but we all thought we had a chance to qualify as runners-up. However, we showed too much respect to our opponents. On the whole, we're very proud of what we've been able to achieve on the European stage, and we're all looking forward to this round of 16.
For Porto, who topped their group and were undefeated, the defining moment of the group stage came on matchday 2. Trailing by 2 goals to Shakhtar in Lviv with only minutes remaining, substitute Jackson Martinez scored twice to salvage a point.
I think that was a match that helped us to learn that you always have to believe you can fix things, even at the very last moment. That really helped us to approach the following matches in the right way.
Porto finished 5 points clear at the top of Group H, scoring 16 goals. Confidence is high going into their round of 16 tie.
The team has done well, performing bravely in every match. We were lucky enough to score plenty of goals. Now we have a new opponent ahead of us, with numerous qualities, both individual and as a team. They're a side that has shown that they have undeniable qualities.
Basel have a coach who is ingrained in Portuguese footballing history. Former Benfica and Sporting midfielder, Paulo Sousa.
If anyone knows Portuguese football, it has to be him, along with our coaching staff. They analyse every opponent in a lot of detail. It doesn't matter where they come from, but it's special to be facing a team from Portugal. I think it could be a real asset in this game that Paulo and his staff know Porto like the back of their hands.
Sousa's counterpart is a Spaniard charged with turning around the fortunes of a club that finished 13 points behind domestic champions Benfica. UNAM Lopetegui has not been without his critics in his first season, but he has stayed true to his principles of possession football and boasts one of the youngest squads in the competition.
I think he's doing a great job. He is able to make tough decisions at the most difficult moments. It's not easy to guide a very young team to play so well, but we love to work hard, and we've quickly learned to understand what our coach expects from us.
Porto are no strangers to the UEFA Champions League knockout phase, featuring in 8 of the last 12 seasons. For FC Basel, they'll be hoping to banish the memories of their last round of 16 appearance, a 7-1 aggregate humbling by Bayern Munich in 2012.
We lost the return leg 7-0 in Munich, so I hope we'll be doing better than that. We were on cloud 9 when we won the first leg against Bayern, but then we were brought back down to earth, and it was a hard landing. It was a big blow. But we learned our lessons, and I think we're mentally tougher now because of it.
Basel must now show that development on the pitch when they face a Porto side with plenty of competition experience and who go into the tie as favourites.
I think it would be a mistake to underestimate our opponents. If they're in the round of 16, it means they deserve to be here. I think we'll only see who the favourites are after the match has started. I believe that in football, the present is far more important than what has happened in the past.
Porto are the clear favourites. We're aware of that. I'm certain that we stand a chance in the 2 games against them, but at the same time we have always struggled against Portuguese teams in the past. It will be very difficult. We're talking about the round of 16 in the Champions League. There are only good teams left. That's why we're looking forward to this encounter so much.
freuen uns einfach riesig auf das Spiel.
History will be written when the teams take to the field at Basel's San Jakob Park on the 18th of February. A first ever meeting between the two sides that will see the winner of the tie make significant progress.
It would generate huge excitement. Everyone involved at the club really wants us to reach the quarter-finals. What would it mean? It would mean joy. Great joy for everybody.
I have great ambitions, which may not be typically Swiss, but I said before the campaign started that I wanted to make it to the quarter-finals. It will be pretty difficult, but it's not impossible. So our objective is to reach that target, and then we'll see.
So Basel will host Porto on Wednesday, with Schalke taking on holders Real Madrid. On Tuesday, it's PSG against Chelsea, while Shakhtar Donetsk host Bayern Munich.
Nia San Nia.